So your boy going over the match bookings for Impact for June 2020, June 2nd, 2020. Yeah, just this whole looting thing's been kind of getting on my nerves. But let me just make sure everything goes smoothly here because there's something going on in the background I don't like to hear. Uh, as soon as I, as soon as it goes nice and quick, I can do what I need to. Like, right there. Make that still up. This page can go. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to go through this one. Okay, so Impact starts off with Kylie Ray and Su Young. We've been dying to have these two together since they met each other. Bad chemistry between them, but it was fine. The match was great uh, because the setup was good because of what happened last week. We all know why they're fighting. They didn't wait like 2 months or whatever. They had a segment last week, and now we know why they're fighting. So the cutie patooties versus the bad girls. The bad girls had a fucking fantastic entrance. It was the first time those two, Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steeles, the Boricua baddie, oh, yeah, they had like a first time entrance. They pulled it off there. Sasha with her ass sticking out there. Sasha trying to get her thing on. It was fantastic. Kelly Ray and Su Young came out separately. Like the chemistry between those two is not what you think it might be, but the match is great though. Not necessarily the moves, but the crap talk that was happening between them. The bad girls were like in the little cutie girls' faces, like, "Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?" And then the cutie girls got mad and everything, and it got a little more interesting. Very very fun stuff there. Um, and you see here. So yeah, Kira and Tasha won the match with like a with a code breaker, and yeah, it was a good match. So like there was nothing like special extra after the match. They're just the heels won. So maybe there's gonna be more going on with the future. So the ending of the match, I got to give like a down to because it didn't really forward any storylines. But the match is good. I mean, like very intriguing match. If you're into like heels, acting like heels, and the like, basically bullies. That's what I'm saying. Like, I dare you, that kind of stuff there. So like overall, the match is like definitely a thumbs up there. We know why they're fighting. That it was well worth the payoff. So yeah, overall good match. Joey Ryan versus Crazy Steve. Well, uh, the politically correct name Steve, like the mentally challenged Steve, whatever they want to call him. But we know why they're fighting, so that's already a plus. So because of what because Joey Ryan is a thing against people that are not PC. Um, so Crazy Steve says you're the dick guy, which is rare because Crazy Steve usually never talks. So that was cool. Match itself was like okay-ish, but the stuff that was happening inside the match was really cool. Like with Crazy Steve taking the verbal abuse from Joey Ryan, talking about the greatest suplex ever, and Joey Ryan is trying to court the former OVE members. So that's an intrigue in that match as well. So overall, the match is okay. I got to give it a mid to the match, but the ending was a big fat thumbs up. What happened at the end was Joey Ryan gave a choice, an ultimatum to Jay Chris, the golden draw, and basically he said only to him while his brother was right there. You got to take out someone to rise, and then without hesitation, he took out his own brother. I was like, oh shit. Now, where's this going to go? Who knows? But it intrigues. It goes forward from here. Thumbs up stuff there. Can't wait to see what happens next week on Impact just for that segment alone. Good stuff there. Rahit Raju versus Chase Stevens. Normally, we don't care about this match, but what happened last week, we know why these two are fighting. So, once again, thumbs up. It's not a random throwaway match. We know why these two are fighting. Match itself was pretty okay. It was pretty good. But the ending of the match was, once again, very good. Rahit Raju was talking to the camera, and he was talking about how he's the best and how he's the only one, and like his mother and stuff like that. And then out of nowhere, Rhino comes in there and gores the hell out of Rahit Raju. And now there's intrigue, unlike what's going to happen with those two, Rhino and Rahit Raju. So that was intriguing right there. So once again, big thumbs up overall. So like we know those two are why those two are fighting there. Clean win for Rahit Raju over the TNA original Chase Stevens. Good stuff happened in the match as well. So, but overall, it was about the beginning and end. So overall, big fat thumbs up to the booking of that match there. As to like the intrigue of the match was good, but these two people we really don't care about. But the payoff for the match was good because Rhino gored the out of Rohit Raju, so that was really cool. The Rascals versus TJ Perkins and Falaba. I think there was a setup like either like last week or the week beforehand, but so like it was like a bump into the interview kind of segment there. So we kind of know why these two are fighting, like supremacy. But damn, this match was hella good. I mean, like tag team match of the freaking year so far, probably. There's not much pickings because NJPW and Stardom yada yada is not doing a damn thing. But yeah, and I could go over the whole thing, what's going on in this match, but you wouldn't believe me if I said so. But if I can give like an ultra thumbs up, I would. Because the stuff that's happening in this match was pretty damn good. Everybody in this match was doing something unique, cool, daring. Holy sh! The smack talking was good. The beginning of the match was good it was real. It was kind of cool because the beginning of the match, it was they're doing like the proverbial handshake thing, like the code of honor. And Falaba didn't want to do that because of the COVID stuff there. He wanted to do the elbow touch. And then Xavier said, dude, we're wrestling. We're going to touch each other, dude. So that's started off right there. But it also started good when Falaba lifted TJP. He's like, no, I want to get in. And TJP's like, no, I want to get in. He wanted to lift Falaba up there because Falaba weighs 3 times as much as TJP. What's going to happen? So off the bat, it was already intriguing right there. And the other stuff that was happening in the match, there was twists and turns. Lot of not like a lot of dives per se, but a lot of cool counters and saves, like last minute saves. And I couldn't really tell who's going to win or going to lose here, but I was glad watching it. I mean, it was a Bronco Buster, Tornado DDT, like a double team slam. I was like, yo, this is some hell of a good match here. One of the key moments of the match, which Falaba never did before, was Falaba did a Hadouken to Xavier and like right into the corner, and it looked really cool looking. Falaba literally said, "Well, like Hadouken," and Xavier sold the hell out. I was like, "Oh, this is fucking cool right here." So like, yeah, definitely good match there. Ending the match there, well, once again, another thumbs up because it was like a little stare down thing between the two teams there. And basically, when the team who won said, oh, it was all good, man. You want a rematch? And he's like, all right, cool. And that's when Falaba and everything did the actual handshake thing because, so like it was all built up from the beginning on the end. So like that was really cool that they gave him the respect afterwards there, and they're going to fight again in the future. So that was really cool. That match was to see who was going to be number one contender for the North Tag Team Championships. What was really cool about that one from a fan perspective, both teams are faces. So it wasn't obvious who was going to win. If it was a heel versus a face, since the North are heels, the face team has to win. But since they're both faces, either one of them could win, and it would have been just fine. And that's the smart booking of Impact Wrestling right there. Deanna Purrazzo had a promo, but I don't talk about promos. Here we go. Ace Austin versus Zachary Wentz in the finals. What happened beforehand? Once again, great setup there. It was supposed to be, I think it was Xavier or something like that. who was going, or is it, no, Trent was going to fight Ace Austin, and Trent got attacked by someone, and Wentz believed that it was Ace Austin, and for some odd reason, the head booker, I guess, came out there. Scott D'Amore came out there, and instead of giving the instant win to Ace Austin, he made it so someone who didn't even compete in the tournament that he was able to be number one contender if he beats Ace Austin, even though he didn't compete. So that was stupid right there. That was dumb. It would have been much smarter if Wentz was fighting to keep Trent's position in the tournament. If Wentz wins, Trent is number one contender, not Wentz himself. But que sera. The match was really good though. A lot of flips and dives, a lot of slams on the apron, that kind of stuff there. Smack talking from Wentz, saying that was my brother, you mess with my blood, my kin, that kind of stuff there. So it was really interesting. And when Ace Austin did the fold, he said this was what was going to happen to Trent. And then he said Ace is up, and then did his finisher on him. So the person who was in the tournament won the match, and that's justified booking right there. So what's going on with Ace Austin? Because earlier on the night, Moose was teasing what championship Ace should challenge for, the TNA belt or the Impact belt. And since Ace Austin is kind of like a TNA kind of guy, we can all totally see that Ace Austin will go for the TNA championship. So that'll be interesting right there. So it's all intriguing. What's going to happen more with the Trent situation? Was it actually Ace? Was it somebody else? So a lot of intrigue going on there with all the matches that they beat so far. No RVD on the show. He was mentioned, but no RVD on the show. The North had a segment. I think it was this week, or was it like last week? Like North had a segment for the championship. I think it was last week, like a boneyard match kind of thing. I believe one of the deaners he said that we're near a boneyard, and that American riding by is a badass. I was like, really, dude? Nobody calls it a boneyard. Nobody but WWE calls it a boneyard. So that was really cool. So yeah, overall, this week's episode of Impact, I was watching the entire thing through like candy. I was like, this is some good action right here. I was eating what they were giving me like it was cherry Twizzlers. Damn, that's good stuff. So without further ado, I give this week's episode of Impact overall booking 2 big thumbs up. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. This Black Man saying, black off.